In my video about military trucks, I mentioned a mortar system based on a 20-foot container from Patria called NeMo container. Because it uses commercial container size, makes it convenient to be transported and deployed even if there is no military vehicle available. So I wonder, what if an entire army is equipped with only a container-based platform? Is it possible? In this video, I'm going to explore that possibility. Coming up! Hello everyone, good to see you again. Welcome back to Pacific Front channel. And if this is your first time watching this channel, I talk and discuss military topic and equipment, especially for Indonesian Armed Force. I upload new video regularly, so consider subscribing. First, let me give you some context of what I said about building a shipping container army. The utilization of a shipping container as a platform for combat and support elements in an army or unit. I was inspired by the modularity of Boxer fighting vehicles and Bronco track carriers, both with the ability to change their mission module quickly depending on the mission. In this case, I'm going to use a battalion-size unit as an example. Shipping container, or also known as intermodal containers, designed and built for intermodal freight transport, meaning these containers can be used across different modes of transport, from ship to rail to truck, without unloading and reloading their cargo. Primarily used to store and transport materials and products efficiently and securely. 90% of the global container fleets are so-called dry freight or general-purpose containers, mostly of either 20 or 40 feet in length, 10 feet wide, and height of 8 feet 6 inches. Besides as a storage, the shipping container is being converted for other things like shelters, power generator, water purifier, tanker, medical facility, and more. So why should the military consider using container for their fleets? When we are being attacked by an enemy, their first target will be a military base and military equipment to prevent us from fighting back and make a counterattack. Imagine if we lost our military vehicle on the first strike. What else do we have left? Civilian trucks. They are broadly available, especially in port cities across Indonesia. Wouldn't it be great if we have a weapon system that is also compatible with civilian vehicles? Let's see the Patria NeMo container once again. By mounting it on a truck, now you can turn any flatbed truck into a self-propelled mortar carrier, which make this system versatile and economic. Oh, you are doing a sea operation? Just put it on a boat. Patria and the Swedish Navy are experimenting to put the NeMo container on a 26 meters fast supply vessel, with an outstanding result. You don't even need a purpose-built gunboat anymore. You can arm any boat, ferry, and barges of a sufficient size, and congratulations! Now you have a gunboat. How amazing it is for a weapon system that can be operated both on land and sea without any modification on the system itself. I'm pretty sure soon enough they will try to put it on a helicopter to replace the AC-130 gunship. Alright, now let's assemble our container army, battalion. Normally, but can differ from one army to another, a battalion consists of 3 combat companies, 1 support company, and battalion HQ, with a total number of personnel ranging from 400 to 1,000 people. A combat company consists of 3 combat platoons and company HQ. Not necessarily 3, can be 4, can be 5, but the common number is 3. A platoon consists of 3 squads, platoon leader, assistant platoon leader, a platoon medic, and platoon radio communication. Again, I remind you it's just a summary. Every country and every military unit has different structure, number of personnel, and roles. In a regular infantry platoon, they use trucks or Humvees for their transport. In this case, we are going to give them a container truck as an APC role. 3 for each squad and 1 for platoon support. Of course, we add armor protection, add on steel cage, ceramic plates, also a hard kill protection system, and smoke screen grenades, makes it more resistant from ambush. All containers will have NBC protection and air conditioning system. Protection alone is not enough. It also needs firepower so it can defend itself or give fire support when the infantry is out of the vehicle. A remote control 50 caliber machine gun or 40 mm grenade launcher will be equipped for 3 containers, and one 30 mm cannon for platoon support containers. I recommend CPWS Generation 2 with ATGM attached for this role. These 4 vehicles will be operated in close proximity from each other. To fulfill 3 combat platoons, we will have 12 containers consisting of 9 APC variants with a remote-controlled 50 caliber machine gun or 40 mm grenade launcher and 3 30 mm CPWS variant. For the company HQ, they will have a common container with communication and electronic device to coordinate with the platoons up front and the battalion command further back. Each company will also have 1 ambulance container. To fulfill 3 combat companies, we will have a total of 42 vehicles. Battalion support company will perform 3 different roles, divided into 3 platoons. First platoon as mortar support role, providing close indirect fire support for advancing units. Consists of 3 Patria NeMo containers and 1 resupply containers. Second platoon as air defense role, consists of 3 anti-air missile containers, 1 radar container, and 1 resupply container, providing local air defense for the entire battalion against enemy UAV, helicopters, and low-flying targets. The last one is air reconnaissance and surveillance platoon with 3 UAV containers. Their main objective is to provide an overwatch over the company's area of operation or to see far ahead advancing units. Battalion HQ will consist of 3 platoons: Command Platoon, Medical Platoon, and Logistic Platoon. Command Platoon in a battalion will have 4 containers to conduct command, control, communication, computer, and intelligence roles, or C4I for short. Medical Platoon will consist of 4 medical containers, and their main task is to build a field hospital for the wounded before they can be evacuated. Logistic Platoon will be the one who transport all the battalion's needs. They will resupply foods, ammunition, parts, and fuel for the battalion. They can switch their container with a new one that is already being prepared in advance by the Regiment Logistic Corps, increasing time efficiency and minimizing the chance of being attacked while loading. I think 4 trucks is enough. 42 vehicles for 3 combat companies, 12 vehicles for support company, and 12 vehicles for battalion HQ. We will have 66 vehicles in total for our containers combat battalion. I'm going to add 4 gun truck containers for battalion security detachment to make it exactly 70 vehicles. Because why not? You probably ask, what kind of mission will this battalion fit into? Of course, not for a high-intensity battlefield where tanks and fighting vehicles are in the area, but for low to medium threat missions, patrol missions, and area security missions. In conclusion, people always said that we have to think outside the box. For once, why not think inside the box? In this case, inside a container. Patria already proved it. Civilian world also use it for other things. That's why I believe that a container army is possible. Don't forget that their container can be changed quickly depending on the mission. I hope the military might consider it or at least learn its potential first. What do you think of shipping container army? A good idea? Bad idea? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.